This is the list of few of some of the Dragon games on Roblox that I am aware of, or that I've just encountered, and now I know that they exist. Mind you, these are not all the Dragon games that you can play on Roblox. It's just that certain games I did not present to you on purpose, or some of them I'm not even aware about at all. So keep that in mind. But here are some of the few Dragon Roblox games I know. Enjoy! Oh, the lovely Dragon's Life. Where we get the strange truth or dares, to the weird customization that leaves us pretty limited, but it is what it is. But you can play as any type of dragon you want. A nice dragon, a light fury, which is probably the thing you'll probably mostly see in the games. This is Dragon's Life. Despite the name, it is not a simulator of sort. It's a dragon RP game, where you get to RP as maybe one of your OCs, a dragon you just wanted to make in the game and just play with your friends, or if you buy the game passes, you can play music and all that fun stuff. And on paper it sounds fine. Still problems, but here is one of the many few dragon games on Roblox. Next up is My Dragon Tycoon. So here is a fun little game where it's like any other tycoon where you make money, you build your base, but it is super adorable and it's kind of an RPG also at the same time. So here you collect, you're able to collect weapons, you're able to collect dragons, and you're able to ride your dragons once they're old enough, and you're able to just travel out throughout the world and fight some mobs. Let's kill some slimes! Come here, you cute bastards. Why are the slimes so cute? I don't want to murder them now. Do y'all want to murder them? No? Just me? Okay, that's good. Oh. This is one of the many few dragon games in Roblox, and it's actually a pretty fun game if you like tycoons, so I suggest you give it a shot if you like tycoons, RPGs, whatever. So yeah, hope you enjoy. I'm sure this is not one many were expecting to be on this list, and frankly, not many actually know about this game anymore. This is Dragon Riders. I can't show you any footage personally, but Dragon Riders is basically like a Slither.io game where you want to create the biggest, largest dragons and make people run into you so they can lose. Now, currently only the lobby works. You can still get loot from around the map, and it was a really fun game at the time. There used to be, you can get customization for your pets, or your dragons, like this. Sadly, I am so sad to see that this game is broken and that people don't play it anymore, but this is what the game is now. And these people up on the leaderboard, they'll be staying there like that forever. There's gonna be no changes to it because nobody can play the game anymore like it used to be. So you can check out the game as it is now. You know, I have some sense of nostalgia. Some of you may not, but it was a fun game when it was no longer broken or wasn't broken. So this is Dragon Riders. More new games. This is Dragonspire. So here is another Dragon RP game where you can just create a new character. You can go into this amazing new world and just have fun with your friends, or just you could just explore, you can RP, you can do all kinds of stuff here. And the customization is phenomenal and amazing, and it's really good for a roleplay. So if you like creating OCs and stuff, I'm not sure if this game is currently free, but it is a really nice game. So you should try it out if you can. If not, then that's fine. But this is Dragonspire. And of course, one of my favorite fandoms and one of my favorite movie series, The How to Train Your Dragon. But actually, Burke's Dragon is a pretty underrated RP game. It's actually a lot of RP games. So here, you can either play as a human or a dragon. Sorry, dragons are game passes, but fair enough. You can pick whatever dragon you like. And a lot of features are currently under development because this is a more newer game. It's an adaptation to one of their older games. So here you can pick saddles, you can pick scars, chains, and even for the little terrible terror, you can put a little helmet on his head. So you can get whatever you want on here. You just the way the currency works is it comes in every few minutes, seconds, depending on how it is. You can get on big servers with a lot of people. You can RP them, and it's pretty cool. So if you like How to Train Your Dragon and you can handle this game, then you should give it a shot. This is Dragon Fighting Simulator. Although, despite the fact that you could probably beat this game without having dragons, meh, why not? And this game is kind of like the RPG style. You can fight mobs or just practice against turrets. You can prestige onto different levels. You can train so your damage can increase. And it's a very straightforward, simple game. Not a lot to say about it. It's fun if you like these types of games, but don't expect more out of it. It's pretty simplistic. This is another very underrated and now kind of more dead game. This is also Dragonspire, but the RPG kind of version. This is not the roleplay. It's just when the game wasn't broken, you were able to collect your dragons through buy them through coins, and then there were also events where you would have to fight certain mobs to get different types of currency to be able to buy those species dragons. There would also be different skins for those dragons and different percentages for those different, not skins, but color variants. Sadly, the game is a work in progress, and from what I'm seeing right now, it's pretty broken. So hopefully they get it fixed, but for now, if you ever get the chance, if it's ever fixed, you should play this game. It's actually pretty good, and yeah. If you don't know what this game is, then I'd be surprised if you like dragons. This is Pocket Dragons. Despite the title of the name, it's actually based on the How to Train Your Dragon series. You are able to play as the role of human, dragons, or whatever the heck that is. That's a sheep. And this is another roleplay game. Some of models are pretty good. The artwork, mwah, phenomenal. Love people make the artwork. So, just you're able to spawn at different parts of the world. You're able to play as human, dragon. You're able to customize it the way you want and just have fun. Play with your friends. You can play in groups. You can play alone. Just find your place. So if you like How to Train a Dragon, and if you can't handle Burke's dragons, then this game might be for you. Yo, Goofy, if you guys thought that this was not gonna be on the list of dragon games, Dragon Adventures is it's the content I make. Of course it's gonna be on this list. Okay, this is Dragon Adventures. Dragon Adventures is it's crazy in a way, but Dragon Adventures simplistic is kind of like an RPG game, but there's more depth to it, so your dragon levels sometimes matter. There are more parts to it, like events, auctioning, trading, selling, and just a lot more depth behind a lot of those games I just present to you that on paper have almost the same thing, but a lot more to it than you think. So Dragon Adventures, be careful going into it. It's a good game, but it's hard to start new now because of everything that's being added in constantly, and it's what I noticed with a lot of people is hard to recognize the value within a dragon because the value has drastically changed over the years of Dragon Adventures. So, but I'm not gonna complain. This is a good game, to an extent. The models look beautiful. Some of them. We don't talk about the Hollower. The Hollower looks like a chicken. Alright, that is enough with me insulting the Hollower. This is Dragon's Rage, a very old game created in 2011. Recently updated though. So, in Dragon's Rage, it's a very simplistic concept. You avoid getting hit by dragons, and so then, if you fall into the water and drown, then you'll die. If you just get hit into the water, that's kind of like a no-go, because then you'll just see. Just play the game for yourself. It's a great game if you want something to play with your friends and something simple or just to goof around with. So I suggest giving it a go. My stomach.